The Minnesota Timberwolves have expressed interest for Lonzo Ball. We're going to talk about this, but first you got to hear the music.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I am Cognac Boy CDubb, holding it down on another episode of the Shy Boys Podcast. If you like what you hear, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Now let's get to it, man. The Minnesota Timberwolves have shown interest in my man Lonzo Ball, bro. And at first I was feeling a type of way, like, man, we just watched this man battle all the way back, get back, and it looked like he didn't miss a beat, really, and tragically get injured again after playing 30-something games. Now we hearing reports that the Timberwolves would like the services of Lonzo Ball. But the Minnesota Timberwolves had interest in Lonzo Ball in the past. At this point in the season in February, the Minnesota Timberwolves were disappointed at this time with their record and were looking for a boost in talent. They were 27 and 23 and 7th in the West. But the Bulls were not eager to trade Lonzo Ball. They wasn't going to buy him out, and they most likely was going to re-sign him. And it happened. Lonzo Ball signed an extension of a 2-year, $20 million contract with a team option in the second year. The basketball gods are stingy and irrational. Jason Williams, motorcycle crash. Derrick Rose, a hop step. Shit, Rondo with a fractured thumb. The Bulls have a fair share of bad luck with point guards. I was really hoping Lonzo can turn that luck around, and he was coming out that injury, bro. He was coming out that injury. He was back to his old self. He was shooting threes. He wasn't the percentages and everything were looking good, but you had no signs of a knee problem from Lonzo Ball during his play on the floor. But all in all, he ended up hurting his wrist and missing a significant amount of time in last year's season. So, with that being said, with this other injury, even though I'm so happy and so proud of Lonzo fighting back and getting back in form, and I do think that he's ready and he can help a team. He can help the Chicago Bulls next year because he should be healed from that injury. We can't go through another 2-3 year thing with Lonzo Ball. It's just a wrist anyway. He should be good. I'm going to say at this point with Lonzo, either here is good, I'm good with that, or if we trade him and get some better assets, I'm cool with that. Which brings me to this. What can the Minnesota Timberwolves offer for Lonzo Ball? Well, obviously, they got draft picks. You know, they're a pretty good team. So I don't know how much you hold those draft picks dear to you, but draft picks are something that's really coveted in this league. Young talent, sometimes you can find a diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? In a late first round pick or late second round pick, you can find it. It can happen. Look at Joker. You know what I'm saying? There are players out there. They got some expiring contracts. Some old players they think you could just throw in like slow-mo. You know what I'm saying? You could throw slow-mo in and but that ain't what I want, bro. This is a perfect opportunity for the Chicago Bulls to capitalize on their future. Y'all want Lonzo Ball? Y'all want a defensive genius? The likes of this few can do in this league, play defense like this man with the IQ. You want a floor general? One of the few in this league with the offensive IQ that he got. We gonna need Terrance Shannon Jr., bro. We gonna need Terrance Shannon Jr. So if you is to fit in a deal with slow-mo and Terrance Shannon Jr., we'll throw in Javon Carter too. So I propose if y'all want Lonzo Ball Timberwolves, it's okay. We'll throw in Javon Carter and Lonzo Ball for Terrance Shannon and whoever you got to make up the difference because they don't matter. Y'all want to get better, and y'all will get better with Lonzo Ball. He is the person y'all need. You could throw him right in the starting lineup. Conley Jr. is getting long in the tooth. Lonzo Ball can get you guys past the roadblock, but it's going to cost you. Terrance Shannon Jr. Let's hope the Bulls is paying attention, bro. Don't be slow. Just don't give up Lonzo Ball for nothing. And I'm just talking about the paths that these teams is on. Do the Timberwolves still do they have enough time to develop Shannon and still compete for a championship? Because that's what mode they in, competing for a championship. We not on that mode. We trying to build with young players so we can complement each other. Let us get Terrance Shannon Jr. and you can have Lonzo Ball. Tell us what you think in the comments. I gotta know, man. If the Minnesota Timberwolves want Lonzo, we gonna need bro from the Chicago, bro. Bring him home. Terrance Shannon Jr. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if y'all haven't already. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one for sure.